Welcome to the Road to 2200 series. This is episode 3, and let's jump right into a game. Lately I've been playing quite a bit, and I've been hovering around pretty much the same rating range, but I think I can push for more. I think I'm just pushing the knight around, just kicking it back. And that's a bad square for the knight. I'm just going to do up the knight first. Then the bishop. Yeah, maybe I should. No. Never mind. This is very calming music. I'm just going to put the bishop like here. Maybe it made more sense on this square so that it can support this. It feels like I'm slightly ahead in development. Maybe. I think I'm just gonna play a waiting move and also stop it, the knight from coming forward. And just go forward with the knight, why not? I think I want to be aggressive here because he's wasting so much time. And I don't think he's, pushing this and castling queenside because this pawns are too advanced. I like taking with this pawn. And I wonder if he's gonna, castle kingside, because then it might be a little scary. Like somehow I could attack him, and I think he's castling queenside. Maybe I should have taken the other way. Hard to say. but I definitely get some kind of initiative on the queen side. I think if he castles now, yeah, if he castled then, I think this would trap the knight. I think I'm gonna bring a rook here, but I'm not sure which rook, because it's not certain, you know, which way he's castling still. I guess queenside is probably still a plan for him. I think I like this because if he doesn't take, then I'm getting this square for the knight. And if he takes, I kind of get to open it up for one of my rooks. And he doesn't, I think that is a blunder. Because these pawns are so strong. I'm gonna take with the E pawn. Let's continue to develop our pieces. I probably should have used the other rook because he's probably still castling queenside, so yeah, because now I want to play something like this, but I can't because it would hang the bishop. So maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, now I think I have to move the bishop somewhere. I think here is okay. And I think I still have this kind of initiative, you know, if my rook were to land here. And on this move I can... I guess here he has this. It seems like he's safe. Oh, I hung a pawn for nothing there. That's a mistake by me. But maybe I could still try to start an initiative on this king. And I have this pass pawn, which is very strong. And if he takes, I think I'm bringing my rook here. If not, then I might just take. Or if he just leaves it here, I'd probably just keep the tension. The question is, which square do I put the rook? I think this makes sense. Or actually, I think I want to put the other rook on this square because I think we need more firepower to break through. And I'm gonna try to exploit the dark squares. Let's not hang checkmate. I'm gonna try to enter on the dark squares. Let's bring the queen also. Yeah, my idea was to put it here. And slowly I'm looking for a way in. Like this. And if here, then I can sack. And it doesn't have this. So how is he guarding this? With the queen, right? I think I can trade. Oh no, but bishop takes. It's hard to find a way through. I wish this worked, but it doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna shuffle pieces to the other side now. So he blockades, and yeah, hard to see a way through. Could try this. But it's probably just a draw at this point. I think what I had to do was keep the queens on the board. And I just realized I'm running low on time. Just going to go here. Yeah, the thing is You can always block me in the dark squares. I mean the light squares. But that move seems like a big commitment. But I guess you can always guard it like this, so... Yeah, his king is so active, actually. Let's go here, then here. Doesn't seem to be a way through, and the bishop is actually not quite doing so well. Maybe I have to play on the other side of the board. I have no time though. Yeah. I can resign. That was a bad game. Yeah, and here I was completely winning, and I let it slip away. And even after I blundered the pawn, yeah, my position was still much better. Okay, so apparently this is not the right move. Oh, of course, this is the way to break through. That I should have seen, like this. It was obvious. Yeah. With opposite colored bishops, it was just not the right play to look for a way to break through with the bishop, because it wasn't doing anything. There's nothing on the dark squares. Yeah. And I should have retreated the queen to, you know, keep any hope of initiative alive. But after the queen trade, yeah, I'm just down a pawn. And that was just way too long time here. But honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought some of these moves may have been blunders, but I think it was okay up until I missed that idea. When I missed when I missed this like critical idea here. Probably the only way to win, I think. No, there's a lot of ways to win. Never mind. Probably also c6 right away. Oh, and then just to bring the rooks, I guess. Yeah, d5, and also you can just bring the rook to the e file. Okay, but I assume that the main idea in all of these lines is to look for some of these pawn moves, which I missed. Let's go to the next game. And yeah, lately I've been playing a lot of this 8-3 Sicilian, which is like very exciting. I've never encountered this before, but I think that just doesn't work. Oh, he takes this way first. Now I'm pinned. I thought he would be the one that's pinned, but no problem. Yeah, because I only considered c takes. They just completely set my mind. But I often find that I don't really mind going up and down in the opening. Like, of course it's not ideal. I think I'm just gonna develop the bishop. And I thought this was a decent square for the knight because it's really well protected. And there's no A and C pawns. I'm going to castle. And I'm gonna develop the queen here. And I'm gonna bring, you know, one of these rooks over. So to target this weak pawn. And the queen is on this file. I think, I guess this rook makes sense. Let's go with this rook, yeah. I'm gonna look to trade the bishops. And then open my rook. I don't see any useful discoveries. Or actually, yeah, so I cannot take this pawn just yet. Thinking about the best square for my queen. This seems okay to me. Then I should just move it out of the way. And this pawn is hit 3 times now. And I'm not really seeing a way to make progress immediately. I mean, the pawn is hanging, right? For some reason I just assumed that he's going to defend it, so I didn't think it would be hanging. But I guess maybe I shouldn't take it. But at the same time, Yeah, I'm kind of worried about taking this pawn. But I don't see what other plan I can come up with. Okay, so takes, then here. No, takes here. Say I take this. No, it doesn't work, so takes here. And here I think this just loses to this. Oh, but I always have this move also, so I think I can take. I think this is enough defense. After here, I defend it a third time, he attacks it a fourth time. I go here. Okay, so he just takes. That makes things a lot simpler. So material's even now. I missed this fork completely. But I don't think there's anything wrong with taking. And he can't take actually because of the back rank issues. So he had to take, no, oh yeah, he just blundered there actually. And after a move like, say, this, I think he still cannot really take. No, I mean, I guess he can. So he is winning this knight back. And here he just has this. And here he's taking this. So I think we're just looking to trade some pawns. But I think most important, I need to get my bishop out of the way. Because if I allow this, then it threatens this. So now if he takes this, then I'm just going to move a pawn up. So I'm kind of expecting this. Okay, now I just have to avoid checkmate. And I think I want to play on the dark squares. And I think I'm also winning this pawn because otherwise, if he allows this move, then this could be quite scary. I think I can still play this move. But now his king can walk out like this. I think this is a decent square for the bishop. And maybe the knight is having a hard time getting back into the game. At least for now. Although he can just go here. But this is, yeah, definitely trying to go after this pawn. And I'm going to just move the bishop out of the way for the future. I think this I missed. I'm just going to protect with like this. Here, then here. If he takes, then I take. Here. Knight takes though. Yeah, I think this is a good move. Oh no, but I can just take and guard. And there's never any of these ideas, because the bishop covers and the rook is also guarding. So I think the plan, first order of business, is make his knight retreat. And this is actually quite uncomfortable, I'm just starting to realize, because say he goes here, then maybe I can check him. Oh. Well, I'll discuss it later. I think this is... Oh, no, he still doesn't have Oh, I see. If I take, then he has this check. That I completely missed. Yeah, I didn't see the knight takes pawn. I thought he had to go like here or here, in which case I can check him, forcing the king to the back rank, because he can now walk forward. And then so, in the following move I could pin the knight to the king, say that if the knight was here. And additionally, after here, check, he cannot block, because like the bishop covers and the rook covers. But okay. Not sure what the move is here. Running low on time. But hopefully I can win this pawn. I have no idea what this does. guess this is probably a draw. But I think actually I'm the one that has to be careful. Because if the pawns were all... if there were pawns on the opposite sides of the board, then the bishop would be better. But I think in this case, the knight is actually not bad. And also because my pawns are kind of fixing the light squares and I have darks for bishop. Maybe black might have like some chances. And I'm playing way too slow. But I think it's should be able to draw this if I play quickly. I'm just gonna shuffle my king, I think. Maybe I could have entered. Yeah, I should have just gone forward. I don't know. I don't have time to calculate this king and pawn game is winning. I just have to move and pray. He wins a pawn, and I think that's just. And yeah, that just ends the game. Unfortunate. I think the main issue with both games was poor time management. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. I thought that we had a good position. I had a good position, but just blundered in time pressure. Yeah, oh, well, this too. I blundered a pawn for nothing. And why is this a blunder? Oh, but can I not just block? I don't quite understand. This is also a blunder because the pawn is hanging. Just missing these like one movers today. So we simplified into this. Yeah, and that pawn was still hanging. And of course this was the move. This was the move. I couldn't find a way to hold onto the knight. Wait, but after takes. After this, just takes. Okay, and apparently, oh, because you win the pawn at the end. I see. Yeah, I didn't consider this. I thought I have to give up the knight for nothing anyway. And I do win that pawn. And this is all just drawish, yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, apparently he could have taken this move too. But yeah, he can, and it's not best apparently. Yeah, we win the pawn back, and this is obviously just a draw. But I just had no time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think if I found this setup and just shuffle my king and defend this pawn, I could have held him to a draw, but I just had no time there. But still, 2 losses today, but I think it wasn't the worst, the way that I lost. Yeah, and see you next time.